Hey, this is Jack Downs with a little add-on for the Dreamweaver uh, issue, Dreamweaver project. There is an issue that apparently Adobe has stopped supporting the Source Sans Pro, and all their other Edge fonts. So a little process of setting that didn't really do anything. So what can you do? Well, what's happening right now, because essentially you have no font family applied if you've used this, is you have um, you're just getting the default font on the computer. And it's not going to give you the look that you expect, and your pages aren't going to look the same as mine examples in the videos or the text. And besides, you always want to take control of the text. So that's one of the dangers of using a web font, as this is Source Sans Pro's web font. You can see, if you look in your source code, there is a script here. Where is it? Right there. That is what's calling for that font. Um, so there's another option though, and this is mentioned in the text with the suggestion if you got an error trying to get Source Sans Pro, you just go ahead and choose this font family. Okay, well here's the issue. Here's the thing you can do. You can do this a couple ways. You can do it like it does it in the instructions, and I'll do that first. First of all, we're going to be changing the CSS, right? So that means we would like to go use the CSS designer. We're not in the files anymore, but you can see I am in site definition. I can see all my files here. Remember, if you're not in site definition, go to Site, New Site, set the local folder, which is the root folder, and set the images folder, and then you will have all your stuff here. Good. And then I've opened them up, and I have the index open right now. So I go to CSS Designer, and I notice, as I mentioned before, that it may be a single column. This will all work better and look more like my instructions, and I think it'll be a little bit easier to use if you move it wider so that there's two columns of stuff here. Okay, good. I want to change the body. That's the only place we set a font, I believe, in this entire exercise is the body. And then I'm going to go to the text part of the properties. I do not have show set on here. Okay, all right. And I'm going to go to all sources, body, no, show set, good. And I want to say, I'm going to go to the text, and I'm going to go to the font family, good. And then I'm going to click in the font family, and I see there's actually lots of pre-made font stacks here. And the one which is closest to what we're going to be doing is a starts with Lucinda, ends with Verdana, sans serif. Now, if you look at the text on my screen in the live view, you'll see that is not sans serif. So it's just picking up my default font. So when I change this, click on here, now I can see that is all a sans serif. That's going to make more sense. So you may have to go back and look at the bolding of some things or something like that, but otherwise, at least you'll have the main font chosen. And you can also see what? If I go to my responsive code, it is changed to this. And this is the other option. You could just come in here and type in this font family. Lucinda Grand, Lucinda Sans Unicode, Lucinda Sans, so and so on for the body. And I will give you this whole text in the email that I send you. But that was how you would apply it to the body. And I will say that do you need the script then? Remember, look, I'm going back and forth between my source code and my responsive code. I can see it's mentioning the script here too. I go to my source code, I could pull that script right out now. It's not doing anything. I can pull out the script and the comment that goes with it if I wish. So I'm going to go ahead and say delete that out. And I'm going to save all, which is a good choice to always make, is save all. Okay. And now my little script thing goes away up there. And now I have my correct fonts in there. So a little change as we move along in Dreamweaver. And there may be a few others, but it should be pretty easy to handle.